Right, hello, welcome to Parkitect. Look at this, it's in Alpha 5C to be specific. So, first of all, where the hell have I been? I'm sorry, I've been away getting married and having a honeymoon and being a grown-up and adulting and all that. So that's all done. Thanks very much for all your nice comments you've had on this channel and other channels as well on the Geekism Network. Anyway, we're back. We're not playing Minecraft so much at the moment, just because... well, we're not playing it so much. I'm moving the microphone on air, which is an awful thing to do, but there we go. Right, so this happens every time I go to a theme park. I went to, well, we went even to Orlando for our honeymoon. Went to all the parks, Disney, Universal. We did the lot. We were there for 3 weeks. It was absolutely fantastic. And whenever I come back from going to theme parks, whether it be a day in a park in the UK, like Alton Towers or Thorpe Park, or if we go further afield, Portventura or Europa Parks or somewhere like that, I get a bit obsessed with theme parks for a little while afterwards. And one thing I really love to do is play theme park games. So I was going to do a series on Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, safe in the knowledge that pretty much no one would ever watch it because that game's about 150 fucking years old. But it's still fantastic. I still play it all the time. And I started playing it a little, started watching a bit of YouTube videos just to sort of, you know, play alongside, and I found that the sort of theme park management subgenre, if there is such a thing, is getting a bit of a resurgence. And there's actually 3 titles coming out, all within, hopefully, the end of this year. And this is one of them, Parkitect. It's built by, like, a few guys called Texel Raptor, they're called, literally made by like 3 or 4 guys. This is a proper indie project, and it's very much a sort of what's the word, spiritual successor to Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 and 2. There is also a fantastic looking game coming out called Planet Coaster that's very much a spiritual successor to Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, which I will definitely be playing. Unfortunately I missed the alpha on that one, so I have pre-ordered it, so I'll be getting beta access on that, but that is until November. And then the other one is Roller Coaster Tycoon World, that's it, which is an actual successor to Roller Coaster Tycoon. I think there was a 4, but it doesn't look great. I won't lie, it does not look great, but this looks fantastic, and considering it's still in alpha, it's massively fully featured. So let's have a look. We're going to play there's just sandbox at the moment, and obviously there's a lot of features still missing. It is still in alpha stage, so you have to bear that in mind when a lot of the tooltips sort of don't make sense. There you go, Texel Raptor. That's the people who make this. A group of young, whipping-snapping young lads. Here we go. So look, I mean, it really does look like theme park. Can we rotate? Oh, we can. So it's got this little thing here, which is the entrance. That's already set up. Now, the main difference I've noticed so far, I've only had like a half hour playing on this, but the main difference I've noticed so far is that you have to control stock management for the shops, and that's what this thing does here, and also trash as well. So this is like a depot, and stuff comes in and goes out from here. So for when we build shops later on, the goods for the shops, like if we have a balloon shop or a burger shop or whatever, it turns up here, and we have to employ a little dude to drop the stuff off at the shops. So other than that, it's very much like Roller Coaster Tycoon. We have our janitors, we have our mechanics, we have security, we have entertainers. But there we go, look, haulers. These are little guys that just sort of wander back and forth, and yeah, deliver the stock. But apart from that, it's pretty much as is. We're going to start off with like an entryway. I think all good parks sort of start with this. What does that look like? That's quite nice, isn't it? Oh, that's even nicer. Oh, I'm not sure now. Can we? Now I know that we can colour stuff. I don't think we can colour this sort of stuff though, but that's okay, you know. So let's make a nice little plaza that comes down here. We could do more than one wide path as well, which is something that Roller Coaster Tycoon struggled with. You can kind of get away with 2. But yeah, not really so much. So can we get rid of that? There we go. I don't like that. This here, by the way, this little path here, that's a staff only path. So yeah, only staff can go down those, which I imagine will be quite useful later on for, you know, getting gear around and stuff. You can also build them underground. You could do like a proper full-on Disney thing where they have like like an underground. Did you know this? Disney in Orlando at least has a complete like second floor. Basically, the floor that the ground that you walk on is like the second floor of a building of the park. Sorry, is what I'm trying to say. I want to do like a little pond. Is that a thing I can do? It isn't, is it? Or is it? Oh, sorry. Can I get you? Yeah. Oh, you found your way up. Oh, you are clever. Oh, you are clever, boys. So that one there, that's like an edgy one. We don't really want that, do we? We'd rather have... I beg your pardon? Ugh. I'm trying to just make like a little pond, but I really don't like this sort of edging that we've got going on here. Do we have to have the terrain up? Ah ha ha ha. There we go. This is going to take a second. So yeah, this is still in very early sort of access. I don't want that. I can't decide what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do this. There we go, that's what I'm trying to do. So where have I not done that? I've not done it there. Boop. I've not done it there. Boop. And I've not done it there. Boop. And I don't know what the hell is happening here. Angles are a little off still. I think there's a thing we can do. Is it that? Ah ha ha ha! Look at that. It's all rendered in 3D. It's not even in sort of isometric, although it looks like it. What has gone on here? Something has gone wrong here. Is that better? No. There we go. Need to do that again. How did I do that? That's Alt and middle mouse. That's a little awkward, if I'm honest. There we go. And that's oh no, why is it doing that? It's not. Oh, it has done it on that side as well. Oh, it's okay. It's just that I thought it was different, but it's not. So hold Shift to raise water, and then left click. Oh, look at that. We don't want it. Do we want it all the way? Oh, pretty water. Is that? Are we better there? Yes, we're better there. Okay, cool. Wicked, wicked. And let's do, okay, so all I kind of wanted was like a thing. That's all I wanted was a thing. There we go. Okay, cool. That's what I wanted. A little bit of water in the middle. God, that was far much harder than it should have been. So, can we build benches and whatever? Let's have a look. We have nature, props. Oh, look at all this. See, look how much stuff there's already in the game. Considering this is still in like massive low down alpha. Let me just have a look. Check my recording's going okay. Yes, it is good. Okay, so props, structures we can do. Oh, there's faces. Oh no, that's just the loading thing. Okay, so there are walls. Okay, we like walls and fences. Yes, that's all good. That looks awesome. Oh, we definitely need that in there somewhere. We could build like a steampunk coaster. What do the pillars look like? Can we scale? We can. Oh, this looks great. Mama no no no. They sound like Sims. So let's have a look. What does that look like? That looks awful. But I reckon if we place it with a bit more care. There we go. Boop. I like how it's kind of okay with clipping. Games normally don't like you doing that sort of stuff, so I'm kind of happy that they do. Oh, we want some lamps. Are they? Well, that's a bit of an odd. Oh, the blueprint is slightly higher. Okay, that's good. I was going to say that's kind of odd place to to put itself. And a bench, do they snap? Oh, they do. Oh, this is cool. Trash bins, do we want? They snap on the same sort of area. Okay. So we'll sort those in a minute. All these people come into my park to look at the bench and the lamp. Wasn't it worth the entry fee? Talking of which, is there an entry fee? There is, $1. Wow. Well, it's worth every cent. So, this design I've taken from one of their screenshots, and I'm kind of not copying it, but just using it as inspiration. My love, inspiration, darling. So, let's do. I don't know if you guys have been to theme parks. I know America does this a lot. They kind of do it a little bit in the UK parks as well, and they have this sort of plaza, this sort of entry plaza that look awesome, and they're usually full of shops and sort of customer information and all sort of stuff like that. So let's have a look. Oh, we have loads of stuff already. Look, this is absolutely fantastic. So is there an info? There is an info kiosk. That is probably the most important one, because I imagine that sells maps. Let's have a look. What does it sell? Park maps. Oh, the 50 cents is cheap for a map. Let's say $1. It costs us nothing to produce the map. That seems like that'll change. Cash machine, that is important. We need money. Oops, we need money to go on rides. How do we rotate? It doesn't really. Is that one of those ones that sort of? Yeah, there we go. Say it sticks to a path when it could. You know what? I actually think I prefer that one there, and maybe that darker one there. Yeah, I think I do. I think I do, you know. Right, so we've got those two there. What else do we need that's important? Pretzels are important. Souvenir. Yeah, souvenirs. Toilets. That probably goes well there, because that's kind of like a, what would you call it? Like a utility block, I guess. All the useful things. And then this side will have the come and spend your money side. So let's have souvenirs. There we go. So now look, we have this little bar here. This means there is nothing in there, so we have to get stuff in there. And to do that, we're going to hire a hauler, and he's going to wander around, and then hopefully once he's in the park, he'll go and get what we need. How does it work? See, there it is. Look, there's the stuff. There is the teddies for the teddy shop. Yes, this hauler guy. Oh, is he going for it now? Delivering souvenirs to souvenirs. Good for you. Thank you. Well done. You're doing your job correctly. What else? Burgers. And a drink. Oh, what's this guy doing? The Invisible Man has come to visit us. What on earth is this? Is he Charles Mosley? Is the Invisible Man, who for some reason hops around everywhere. Let's keep an eye on you, Charles Mosley. Entered the park, took a rest, and left the park. He's left the park? He's stingy? Well, we don't want him if he's stingy. We want people who are willing to spend the dollar. Okay, so what we can do then is make these places look a lot more interesting. Because currently they look, I mean, they're fine, but you know, the whole point of this game is to, you know, sort of make it your own. So let's have a look at structures. If we have any like an awning, yeah, that's the sort of thing I want, although not like that. Like a larger one. Again, I'm just basing this off a picture I've seen just to get a bit of an idea of what the possibilities are. Although a lot of the stuff I'm looking for I can't see, which means I maybe they're not in the game yet. Is the screenshot is a later edition. These could go away. I don't like these at all. Raft, hay, flags, chest. So we have like a piratey theme going on, and maybe a bit of a medieval theme as well, I guess, which is all pretty cool. I'm looking for like a like an overhang, like an awning, but a bigger one I can't think what the word is. Just like a little roof. I can't see anything. You can probably hear my scroll wheel going to hell. That's kind of what I'm on about. But I've got a feeling that's not gonna, yeah, that's not gonna cover up. Ah, well, I'll tell you what. Well, let's put those. Oh, they look quite cool. Okay, we can have those, and then we just want a wall. Now, this is something we have. Is it alphabetical? It is. Okay, so a wall. There we go. So this one is just your sort of basic wall, but you can colour it, can you? Yes. We have a grey there that I was using on a test roller coaster, but we want a slightly lighter grey, I think. And we go, or do we want that one that's like a brick wall? That's quite cool, isn't it? Let's do the brick wall, and let's go a boop, a boop-de-boop, boo. Don't want to cover the toilets up. Or do we? Do we want another? How do we rotate? Like so. Okay, let's build that back there. I try and avoid just doing a box. If I, oh, it all links together really nicely. Trying to avoid just doing like a box if I can help it. But we will be able to. Is there a way I can pick an item to put it down again, rather than have to find it again? That would be good. With these right down the bottom, where are they? Let's have a look. Where are you? Weird pavilion. There we go. I'm trying to remember what the stuff is called. There we go. Okay, cool. So that's floor 1. So let's do floor 2. Let's have some windows. Is that nice? How do we do uppy again? We did it before. Shift. That's good. Yes, that's good. I'm not too sure what colour that is due to my awful colour blindness. I think it's like a yellowy colour. So we're going with it. I point out now that I'm quite colourblind, so stuff in this game is going to look horrific. Is that just the regular wall? Yeah, there needs to be a better way of being able to pull stuff from this. There we go. I can save colours from other things. That's pretty good. And there we go. So now it's all the same colour. Fantastic. Because we don't want windows around the back. Nobody's looking around the back. Oopsie daisy. There we go. Cool. Okay, so that's the basic idea of building stuff. So let's do a bit of a time lapse. Let's build some stuff up. There you go. It's raining, but that's the first building. Like I said, I've took that a little bit off a screenshot of the game on the website that I saw, and I just wanted to sort of try and recreate it. I find personally that's the better way of of making stuff. Basically, is to do that. It gives you a good idea of well, not the better way to make stuff, the way to learn how to make stuff. I think personally that's one of the best ways of doing it. So now we've got that, we should really try and do something a little bit more individual. So let's do. I quite like these large bins with I guess they're like recycling bins. They're quite nice. I like those. Let's just have a quick look at the other scenery we can do, like the props bit, because I think what would look good is a few bits, like just like up here, especially covering up the bottom of that. There was barrels. Yeah, barrels. I think will work pretty well, and it'll look like the stock. There we go. That looks good to me. Okay, cool. So we've got a few there. We're going to do one on this side as well. So we'll do another time lapse, I think, but this time we're going to make the building look a little bit more different. Obviously, I haven't done much around the back here. We may end up doing more around here for like staff, maybe. I think one of the buildings you have to do is a staff building, so maybe we'll look at doing that at a later date. There's loads of delivery stuff here that the guy just doesn't seem to be doing. Let's just check that, unless he's still... No, he's delivering salt to... Salt? To do... Oh wow, look at that, you actually pick... Ah, so they sell fries as well. Oh, I see, and you can actually pick how much stuff there is in. Well, we want to do low salt, because salt is bad for you, and the rest is fine. Indeed. Do you know what, we should probably build a ride. Should we build a ride before we do any more decorating? That probably makes a good idea. I think a nice centre point ride here. It's got to be something classic. Let's have a look what we've got. Rides, flat rides. Oh, it's got to be a carousel. Has it carousel or a Ferris wheel? Ferris wheel is 5 long. So actually we could do, seeing as our tunnel, our sort of pathway is 5 long, we could do a really nice sort of centrepiece as you come into the park. That looks good. In fact, I'd even go as far as saying we could lift it up a little. Oh. People seem to be disappointed. I think it's because that's not the right ride. Because we have no ride, so let's build a gosh darn Ferris wheel. Okay, front. I actually kind of want them both around the back, to be honest. That's entrance, exit. Okay, so how do we do queues? Is it one of these queues? Oh, we can change the colour of the queues. That's cool. Let's go for like a nice... Oh, that's really cool. So, I kind of... How do we do this? We want it coming down. Or do we... Ah, I see. Do we... Oh, no, that's not what I want at all. Why is it pointing that way? That seems really counterintuitive. But I can't seem to turn round from the direction I want to do. So... Ah, there we go. Down. Yeah, baby. That's what we want. Oh, you're telling me, love. I don't think we want to go much bigger than that. I reckon that's probably enough. And then we want to do the same here, down. And then boop, boop. There we go. Okay, great. And then we need to carry this whole path there. Oh, we can just do that. That's good. Okay. There. Hang. Okay, so what do we have to do with this? Test it? Yes, we have to test it. And I can't imagine we have any options. Maybe we can... Wait time, maintenance level... Awaiting results is pretty boring. No, we don't really want people walking up there. Can we do a closed sign? Let's have a look. Usually these things exist. Park sign, path sign. Yeah, so we just want a regular one. Which is that right around? Yeah. And oops. Once we've built it, can we do anything with them? There we go. No entry for guests.
Come on.
No entry. Awesome. Okay, so we'll make this place look a bit prettier later on, but we just need to get a ride going first, don't we? We could do with... Should we do one either side as well? Like another couple of flat rides just to get some stuff happening. Carousel, it's a classic. Yeah, we'll do a carousel. We'll have... entrance, exit. Right, let's try and think about getting people... Oh, that's great that you can do that. Getting people the most sort of... Oh, can you not save? Ah, do we need to save the colours from the last one? Hold on, how did we do that before? No. Oh, that's a pooper. Okay, so almost about there. Other one was there, I guess. Okay, let's save it this time. Test you. There we go. Oh, we have music. Oh, it's really like Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, this, isn't it? Do 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 do. Nice bit of carousel music. Ferris wheel is open. Come and spend your money. And the Ferris wheel is open. Come and spend your money. I don't particularly like having paid for rides. I prefer to have one entrance fee, and then have the paid for ride and have all the rides free, like most of the bigger parks seem to do. I think if you're paying per ride, it's a little bit it's like a little bit fairgroundy, isn't it? You know. So we better get a few more staff going, haven't we? Because we've got rides now, so we should hire one of those. We'll have 2 janitors, and we'll have a security guard, and we'll have him. So no zones selected. Now I did see zones. There we go. So let's make a zone here. And we'll call that Zone 1. Well, we won't call it Zone 1, it's calling itself Zone 1. But now I think we can say that you are Zone 1, and that means he's always in the entrance of the park. There we go, that's great. The other guys will sort out a little bit later on, I think. This seems to be running fine, so let's get you open. So what are people... I'm not paying that much. How much is that much? $1? You're not paying a bloody dollar to go on a ride? I want to go on carousel. Well, off you pop, chop. Might as well make you both 50p, I guess. We'll have one more flat ride here. Let's have a look. Something a little bit more pizzazzy. What we got? Graviton. Is that... I'd really like something 3x3 just to... because I'm a bit obsessive. Oh, that's huge. A bit obsessive when it comes to things like that. So let's have a look. These all look pretty good. Oh, teacups. Oh, they're 4x4 as well. That's oh no, that's 4x4. That's okay. So as long as it's the same as that. Okay. But let's have teacups because that kind of fits with the sort of theming. Exit. Some paths. What did we do here? We just went down. Can I drag? I've got a let's drag. That's a new thing that I'm not used to from Roller Coaster Tycoon. Okay, cool. Let's get you testing. As I can't imagine you need much testing. That's $1.50. Let's make it $1 then, if the others are too expensive as well, I guess. Hopefully we'll get some people on this. Dice. They definitely sound Simish in their chatter. Do they not? Okay, so I'm all about making this place look cool as well. So I want this to be a pond. Like so. Now that's interesting, that's built barriers there but not on the other side. I was probably going to put my own barriers on anyway. Is that too high for water? No, that's okay. Okay, that's good. That's a good bit of water. Let's close that off because we don't want to drown the park. How do we make more water look good? Nature. Do we have anything like... Oh, there's bulrushes. They're probably quite good. Are we so advanced as to have a lily pad? Water lily. Woo! We do as well. Oh, that looked fantastic. There we go. Oh, I don't know why some of them are just being... Oh, they're pretty cute little flowers, look. Although I don't think there should be a flower on its own, should there? Should there? Okay, cool. Well, they look great anyway. That's perfect. Let's have some... Oh, yeah, rocks. Should we do... Because I was thinking there's like rocks around the outside. They're a bit big, aren't they? Oh, wow, they're massive. Oh, that's more like it. Oh, I'd like... Can we... Hold left shift. Hold left alt to snap. Use left alt and a number key to change the grid side. Use space. I can't even... right, okay, so let's dump the rocks because they don't look quite right for this, I don't think. But trees, definitely we want some trees. Is it all about the small firs? It's all about the small firs, baby. So we have a fir on each one. Maybe. We can't even have... Oh, is that replace, is it? Okay. Oh, that's a shame. I would kind of like more trees than that. Can we put some bushes in at least then? Shrub. Yeah. We can have some shrubs. So, after all the excitement of the clipping... Turns out the clipping isn't that great actually, it still sort of chucks you out in a lot of cases. But never mind, it still looks cool. Let's do some of them bulrushes, they look great, I think. Yeah, so these are... Certain things are happy to... certain things are happy to clip. Certain things aren't. That is fine. Yeah, okay, cool. And then we finally want some fencing around the outside of it. For fence? For fence? I don't know what a Jaeger fence is. Log fence might look quite cool. Oh yeah, log fence looks nice. Oops. There's no need for the fence to be in the water. Or there. And then what we can actually do is come here and here. I'm going to put a few flower beds there, hopefully, if they have them. Which I'm sure they will, because this game is really fully fledged compared to what I thought it was going to be. If I'm totally honest with you. It's surprising me how much stuff there is on here. Let's have a look. Flowers. They would be under nature, wouldn't they? Maybe I didn't... Ah, here we go. Flower box. Yes, but can we change the colour of them? Is that... Have we just made black flowers? Yeah, we have. We don't want black flowers. Let's do some nice red. Red, and... yellow. Red and yellow flowers. Well, they're not. They're like a mustard. We want to go more yellow. Oh yeah, look at that. There we go. So we have some rides operational. People are on them. He's got a pirate hat on. That's cool. I hope he's bought that from me. Is this open? It's not. There it is. There we go. You've got 3 cool little rides. They all look cool. Okay, so last thing I'm going to do then is put a building around here, similar to this, not exactly though, because that would be daft. Daft is a very British word. Sorry if you're watching from outside of Britain. Okay, cool. Let's do a time lapse of building this building. Okay, there we go, second building's down. I think it still needs something here. I don't know what, I don't know whether the signs or something or nothing. Yeah, nothing really is jumping out at me as a good prop to have there. I've put a few flags up and stuff, but really, yeah, I'm just not too sure about that, to be honest. There's anything here? No. So, any ideas of what could go here? I don't want to do windows because these shops here sort of pop out a little. What did we do on the other side? So we did do windows, but the shops aren't as bad on the other side. So yeah, maybe we just need to carry these pillars up into place. Let's just try that, because that may be enough that we get a bit of lag on opening that menu. I won't lie. B1. We were pretty sure. Is it those? Not sure it is, to be honest. I think the colour is actually slightly different. Yes, way off. Okay, so we're on level. We can close this now. 5 we want. All this levelling stuff. No, 4 isn't it? All this levelling stuff seems to work pretty well, to be honest. I'm quite happy with it. Well, you can't quite snap to corners as much as I would like. Let's try those a 5. Pop them there. We should really have built those like I did in the thingy run, but that's okay, I think. Yep, they look good. Okay, cool. Well, that's something. That's sort of broken them up a little. Okay, wicked. So we've got a nice little entry hall there, but as you can probably hear, the guests aren't too happy about the place so far, and it's probably because we just have these 3 crappy rides. So next episode, we're going to build our first coaster. Thanks very much for watching, folks. Remember to give us a like and a subscribe if you'd like to see more from Parkitect, and we'll see you in the next one.